afternoon. My name is Travis Maddock and I'm the chair of our commission. I want to thank you for your application and interest in serving as a county court judge, right?
Yes.
You did not apply for the circuit seat, correct?
Correct, I did not.
If you could start off by telling us about your background, experience, and qualifications for judicial office.
Okay. So throughout my career, I've pretty much worked in government since the start of my professional career. I started at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement doing criminal forensic technology. I worked in the gunshot residue department, cross-trained in latent prints, and also worked in evidence procedure and helped out in the chemistry unit. Through that career, obviously, I was exposed to criminal law, seeing prosecution, being witnesses for different criminal cases as well, and then went to law school. Through law school, I worked continuously at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I was, I guess, a part-time student. Very law allowed that to happen. So I continued my 40-hour-a-week job, traveling to and from law school. From there, I took a year off, studied for the bar, and then worked for about 6 to 7 months as an intern with the state attorney's office. At that point in time, I was hired as a misdemeanor attorney. I spent 7 years in the state attorney's office, doing everything from misdemeanor to felony. I went back and did the specialized unit that they developed, the domestic violence unit, for 2 years. We came back, went to felony, and then finished my career there in 2021. I moved from there to city local government, where I've been for about 3.5 years. With city local government, I'm now exposed to civil procedure and a lot of different areas of law. As a city local government attorney, you touch pretty much everything that civil law touches. You do a little bit of criminal law here and there, but not much. We do talk to the state attorney's office when we have different criminal cases. But I do anything from foreclosure to real estate to contract law to public records to sunshine to police legal advising and everything under the gambit. So that experience has handled me well to be well suited for a county court position because I've seen a lot of different areas of law. I've been in front of a lot of different county court judges here in the Volusia County. And so I believe those experiences will transition well to a county court.
Why just county as opposed to county or circuit?
Right. So I've always been a person who likes small areas. I grew up in a small town, went to a small high school, went to a small college. I believe the best place to start is in a small area of law or a small area within the community. I'm not originally from Florida, moved to Volusia County, have done my whole career in Volusia County. I know Volusia County very well. The circuit is very expansive. It's not that the area of law is a problem. I just think learning first the basics of being a good judge, doing that in county court is probably the best area to do that. And I think you also get to touch the most amount of people that you can influence in the place that you live.
What do you think makes somebody a good judge?
I think making a good judge is basically patience, open-mindedness, being fair, being able to listen to both sides, and just having that demeanor to treat everybody with the same respect that you're being given. Really, I think patience is probably one of the keyest things in county court, right? You're dealing with a lot of different people from all areas of life. They can be frustrated because county court can take a little while. If it's civil, it's probably not as long as criminal court with the different dockets. But I think having the patience to understand that people may be frustrated there. They may be frustrated because they don't understand what's going on, and having that ability to try to maintain calm and treat them with the respect that they deserve is very key to being a good judge.
Do you have a judicial philosophy, and if so, what is it?
My judicial philosophy is to follow the law. There is precedent out there. That is my job as a county court judge to follow that. If there is some discrepancy in that, then it would be my job to look at both sides of the argument, see what they presented, and then ask for guidance if there's other judges who have experienced this. Go seek the local judges that have possibly experienced the same type of issue and ask for their guidance as to how they look at it or what they deem is appropriate. But my first job is to follow the law. The judge's job is to enforce the law that's been passed by the legislature.
As an applicant for judicial appointment, you must read and understand the Florida Code of Judicial Conduct. Have you read those canons?
Yes, I have.
And which one of those apply to you?
Canon number 7 currently applies at this point in time.
As a county court judge, you may handle some DUI cases. If you could tell me what the minimum penalties are for a first-time DUI conviction.
So a first-time DUI conviction, I believe, is kind of like a hybrid. It could be 9 months. I believe it's a 6-month driver's license suspension, 50 hours of community service, DUI improvement class along with substance abuse classes, and different fines. I think at the time that I left, it was like $1,900 worth of fines. Potential impoundment of the vehicle for a period of time, but I believe it's anywhere from 6 to 9 months that you can be sent to probation.
Does anybody have any questions? If you could tell us a little bit about your trial experience.
Sure. Well, at the state attorney's office, I did a lot of trials, probably not as many as others, but I did a few different DUIs, a few domestic violences, and a few different felonies, fleeing and eludings, and theft cases while I was in felony court. Unfortunately, when I was in felony, we did get hit with COVID, so that put a big stop to a lot of cases at that point in time in 2020. I think they finally got restarted around 2021 towards the end when I was transitioning out, but a good amount of DUIs were, I did an animal cruelty case once too, so.
Do you have any questions? In closing, is there anything you want to highlight before we deliberate?
I just want to thank you all for the time you've given me today. I just want to reiterate the fact that I do have both criminal and civil experience. I think that's something unique to some of the applicants here. I've been able to understand both areas of law, apply the knowledge that I've gained, and really help both the city where I'm currently at, and I believe I assisted the state attorney's office while I was there. So, thank you again.
Thank you.